What's good, y'all? It's Joel, and I'll come back at y'all with another video. So, with this video, we are going to do a recap of today, Tuesday, September 5th. And as always, we're gonna jump into Forex Factory for the news for the day. Um, First day here on Monday. This is the bank holiday. This was Labor Day that just happened just yesterday, which I don't trade during bank holidays. So I skipped this day. Now today we are on the 5th. And we can quickly have a recap of the day. So jumping right in, same as always, we have the 815 830 candle. From this point, we mark the two pools. Um, the buy side being at this level right here, right, because the obvious swing low prior to 830, and the sell side at this level right here. So now at this point, we jump right into the 1 minute time frame, and then we just, you know, go one candle at a time to see what happens. Right, so 8:30, this candle right here, the 8:30 candle. So 8:30 is when the hunt begins, where price, moves to start going after the different liquidity pools, right? At this point, it made equal lows, but it's super close to the liquidity pool, so it might take it like it did right here. So at this point, once we see the pool get taken, we mark this level, right, with the eyeball. So at this point, I pretty much don't care what happens from 8:30 all the way to 9:30. I just want to see this opposing liquidity pool remain intact. And then hopefully after 9:30, wherever low was made, hopefully after 9:30 we see a push lower, clearing the low, and then a break of structure, bullish to then take out this level here. But as I keep fast forwarding it, right, we see that at 8:49, buy side was cleared, right? So literally both levels were cleared. Uh, Literally a few minutes after 8:30, right? 20 minutes after 8:30, both sides were taken. So at this point, there's no trade, right? There's nothing for me to do. This is just one of those do nothing days, right? Because the market already took out both sides, right? Prior to the 9:30 open, right? If this were a case where price came down, push, and just consolidated, like if I brought the market tool, right, and price just did this, right? Let's just say this green level right here, say that is, pretend that is the 9:30 open, right? I would want to see price do something like this, go down, clear this low, and then break higher and go all the way up, right? But that didn't happen. So um, this is one of those other, I want to another like do nothing day for me, and that's perfectly fine, right? You just gotta exercise patience on this day, and look what happens, right? After this high gets cleared, right, we pretty much just see price like range side to side, before ultimately, I guess, just moving higher. But just let it play out for you guys so you can see what happens, right? So you already see that after both sides were taken, price pretty much sort of consolidated within this range. So the purpose of the strategy is to have a high probability setup and to take price when it makes an aggressive move the way it did, straight up or straight down, depending on the direction we take price, rather than being in a setup where we're seeing it just range and kind of do nothing before actually like moving in one direction. So that was the very brief recap of that. um, I wanted to showcase this to you guys because all of the review videos I was doing for back in July, and you probably noticed that I didn't put post a single video for August, and that's just because for the month of August, I basically don't trade. I don't look at the charts at all, just because of the month of August. Price moves a bit weird, a bit differently than than you would normally expect. So in a case like that, right, um, it's like muddy waters, right? The probability goes down, so I'd much rather just abstain from trading that entire month and, just take vacation, just focus on other things. Just because there's no point in trying to force setups or force winning trades and making it happen when you don't really have to put yourself in that predicament, right? I'd rather just wait out the month and then return to trading whenever, September hits, which we're here. So, um, once again, this was a no trading day today. And, you know, Monday was bank holiday, so we didn't trade that day. Today was a no trade day because nothing happened. The rest of the week looks good for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I will be behind the charts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Um, just watching price, see what happens, and if a setup presents itself, then I'll be ready to take it. Also, just to show you guys, if we look ahead next week for Monday the 11th through the 16th, um, for this week you have core CPI on Wednesday, which I don't trade. You have core PPI on Thursday, which I also don't trade. So basically, these 2 days I'm not trading. Um, Friday seems like a fine day to trade. So for like next week, just as an overview, I would be behind the charts Monday, Tuesday, and Friday just based on these events alone. So super helpful that we have this news calendar here. It's almost like a TV guide, right? Where you could open the guide and then see what shows are playing at what times, right? The same is with Forex Factor because it pretty much tells me what days I'm going to be behind the charts and what days I'm not because I already know what to expect for a lot of the news events since they pretty much always repeat, right? So this is pretty much the breakdown for today. I know it wasn't really like a trade or like anything that actually happened, but these days are just as valuable as the trading days because just like you want to know, just as important as it is to know the days where you push the button to enter trade, it's important to know the days where you should stay clear. So this is one of the days where I just stayed clear, and I'm glad I did because this is just a lot of consolidation, a lot of like nonsense. Like this is just ugly trading. So glad I stood clear from that. And if you want, you can check the bank holiday and see what happened on that day. It's pretty similar to like prices moved like really slowly, and there wasn't really anything there. So that's pretty much it. So that was the breakdown. And tomorrow the 6th, which we have a potential trading day. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow for that. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like, subscribe, comment, anything. And if you have any questions, anything that you found helpful, do let me know. Once again, this is Joel.